Hello, and welcome back to Minecraft Classics, the series where we go into our attics, dust off that old Monopoly set and realise, hey, this old thing's actually pretty cool. Today we're going to be looking at one of those things that you saw and you just think to yourself, God damn it, why did I not think of that? So, without further ado, let us take a look at the Ender Pearl Death Trick. So to start the demonstration, this right here is our spawn point, and this is pretty relevant. Okay, so we are now out in the wilderness, spawn is nowhere in sight, and basically what this trick is going to allow us to do is temporarily return home and get our affairs in order, and then return back to our wilderness adventure, whatever. So this was originally discovered or originally showcased by Seth quite some time ago, but the version I'm going to show today is my take on it. On to the example. So before you attempt this trick, you want to place any valuables you've collected, so this diamond for example, into a chest because you don't want to lose anything. So you want to build a portal first. You can build absolutely anywhere you want, and you also are going to need an ender pearl. So you want to step into the portal, and just as you're about to teleport, you want to throw that ender pearl. So when you're in the nether, you want to step into a fire or some other damage source, and sort of lower your health to quite low, not absolute zero, so that's probably good. And just as you're about to die, you want to throw that item through the portal. And as you'll see, that was happened quite quickly, but basically you will go home and you will be able to access something like a chest or something, and then you'll teleport back. So let me explain how this works, because that might have been a little bit confusing. So what's happening here is, just before we travel to the nether, we are throwing an ender pearl. So that creates a thrown ender pearl entity. But because we pretty much immediately go to the nether, all of these chunks around us become unloaded, and that thrown ender pearl stops doing anything. It stops moving, and it won't try to teleport us. So when we go into the nether, I start trying to damage myself, and that's because we need to kill ourselves to return to our spawn point. So we lower our health to almost zero, and just before we die, we throw an ender pearl, or it doesn't have to be ender pearl, it can just be any item or any entity, through the nether portals, like so. And what that does is, on the other side, these chunks will temporarily become loaded. So that moving ender pearl that we threw starts to move again. But because we've already died, and we've gone back to the spawn point, we can interact with some stuff, maybe get something from a chest, like I showed. And soon after, the ender pearl will eventually come down, crash into thing, and teleport us back to where we were. So the reason this has made it onto my list is basically because I like everything to do with teleporting and teleporting long distances. And I think this was the first instance that I saw of being able to teleport and sort of make a return trip. And I don't know, it's just one of these things that I've kind of always liked over the years. But that's pretty much all there is to it. If you enjoyed this video, a like is always appreciated. Subscribe if you're not already. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.